So a little bit of exercise today around Brookwood. Nice little walk around the park. Couple of few times around the park, and I'm just thinking today. Um, it's really odd to see the country falling apart because another black man was murdered. Um, yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to argue with. I'm I'm pretty pro cop, pro police, but this is one of those incidents where, yeah, it's pretty obvious that either poor training or anger or some kind of issue really resulted in this guy's death. But the resulting rioting and burning of the country, yeah, I would say that there's got to be something a little bit more important to do um, than burning the country down. I'm all about freedom of speech. I'm all about protesting. I'm all about telling the world how you feel. But burning and looting is just not the way to do it. And it's kind of odd. I've been talking to some folks in other parts of the country. I talked to a guy outside of Chicago, and he's talking about the place is on fire, and everything's burning to the ground. Of something that happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I mean, I understand that there's some anger, that there's injustice, but these guys are not going free. They've all been charged with murder or second degree accomplice. Justice is going to be doled out, and as it should be. But to listen to the mainstream media outlets that this is a racist country. The thing I keep saying, racism is a human attribute. You're part of a tribal system. As humans, we're all tribal. It's innate in our humanity, and to think that is just white people. It's not just white people. Everybody has some racist tendencies, and it's good to try to overcome that. But the first part is you've got to have some kind of a realistic approach to it. It's let's talk about racism if we want to go there. Let's don't burn down our cities. And if you want to burn down the cities, then what are you going to have left once you burn down all the places that you go shopping? Where are you going to get your stuff? It doesn't really make any sense. And I'm talking to people that live in big cities, and I'm walking around a town that's a few thousand people. It's probably less than 15,000 people live in this small community that I'm here in, and it's kind of funny. I walked in this evening and got some groceries from the Dollar General, and we were talking about outrage, and that I didn't really notice any rioting or any kind of burning, no protesting going on in this small little community. And I asked the people in line behind me, it's like, why is this place not on fire like the rest of the country? And one of the ladies in line said, because we've all got guns. And I said, that's what been telling people. It's like, yeah, there's not a whole lot of rioting and burning going on in Alabama because, we don't put up with shit like that. Not just that, we've all got guns. You want to pull out your matches and your gasoline, and you want to break some windows, just expect there's going to be some consequences. You're in Alabama. Then maybe that's the problem with what's going on, is that just people don't have any consequences. And, maybe there should be more.